because that's not, I'm dying. Blah, come on, brew. Blah, blah. Crack-a-lackin'. What's going on, everybody? I'm Britt. Welcome back to Body by Brutality. Something has been bothering me recently. I have been following a lot of different gyms now that I own my own. I've been following a lot of different martial arts academies, and one thing that has been extremely consistent, and for some reason very recently, I have been seeing so many people instructing their members, their students, their clients to do kettlebells completely and totally wrong. Now, I am by no means a kettlebell master, like at all. In fact, I have been using kettlebells a lot recently because I'm trying to get better at them. I see a lot of the same problem because I've been a part of that problem before. What I mean is, as I was growing up in my teenage years, I was working for different martial arts dojos and stuff like that, and I would give workouts and teach the way I simply was taught. And I never once thought that maybe the person that taught me didn't 100% know what they were doing either, and they were just teaching what they were taught. This is the same thing that I'm seeing all over in the fitness industry and in the martial arts industry. The worst part is, I wanted to see if there were other fitness YouTubers that addressed this problem in their videos. I simply YouTubed how to use kettlebells, and I was twitching at what I found. Not only kettlebell exercises that don't really exist, but specific kettlebell exercises that do exist being taught completely wrong. I'm gonna call out some videos that literally had me cringing watching them. The worst part is, these are some exercises I've been seeing other academies doing on Instagram and Facebook, so on and so forth. Let's start with the kettlebell swing. Now, the biggest thing with this, and like I said, I'm still mastering kettlebells myself, so I'm not the most incredible kettlebell swinger in the world, but I did learn a lot about the kettlebell swing and other kettlebell workouts when I was the fitness manager of Crunch Richmond Hill. Go Richmond Hill Rebels. There are so many different trainers that are level 1, level 2, level 3 certified RKC instructors, Russian kettlebell certification, who are strong first kettlebell instructors, so on and so forth. So first thing that made me furious, I'm gonna use a lightweight, this is only 10 pounds, lightweight kettlebell, just to show you how incredibly wrong this next exercise is. In this video, this instructor tells you to squat, doesn't specify how to swing, and the worst part is to gently lift it over your head. So it looks a little bit something like, now the worst part about this is a specific exercise I've been seeing other gyms doing. Squatting, a weird squat, swinging kind of recklessly, and then gently lifting this over the client's head or member's head. Now, if you are doing this squat, weird swing thing, and you can lift this directly over your head that slow, not only is this an incorrect exercise, but then this weight is too little and you're not even doing anything. You're wasting your own time. If you are doing a kettlebell swing, it has absolutely nothing to do with the squat. It's about a hinge. A kettlebell swing is a deadlift, not a squat. A deadlift has nothing to do with bending your legs. In fact, your legs should barely bend at all. It's the hinging of your hips. Coming straight up, trying to be as straight as an arrow. Hinging, coming down. So when you're doing kettlebell swings, number one, you want the weight to hike between your hips as high as you can get, keeping your back straight. And when you pop, you wanna pop your hips out as hard and as fast as you can while keeping your back straight. See, I even went back a little bit too far. So I want my hip to do all the work. This is for your lower back, your glutes, and your core, okay? So when you're here, I'm gonna hike, I'm gonna swing the bell and hike it between my legs and pop up. And just like in martial arts, you're breathing out sharp to give all of your effort like a punch, but with your hips. You want to breathe out so you can get all your air, all your muscles contracted to get the full benefit of a kettlebell swing. It doesn't matter if it's coming over your head. It's not the point of the exercise. This band right here is the point of a kettlebell swing. Now let's use a proper weight. So like I said, I'm still getting better at kettlebell swings, so don't judge me, but this is just a little 15-pounder. Whenever you're starting with kettlebell swing or any kettlebell exercise for that matter, you want to hike it. This is it standing up straight, and this is it curved. You want it to be on an angle when you're hiking this weight up. I'm gonna do 2 hands just for benefit of this exercise video. Now when you hike it, you don't want it to be here. You want it to be in between your legs, literally like you're passing a football to somebody behind you. So you hike, and then back down. Anytime you're done with an exercise or resting in between. So that is a proper kettlebell swing. Now let's say, all right, well I didn't know that, and now I want to do squats. I want to work on my quads. I want to work on my hamstring. Great, you can still use a kettlebell, but this is how you properly do it. They're called goblet squats. And just like the swing, we're gonna start in our little hiking position. I hope you can see that. So you're gonna get in your squat position, so make sure you're in a nice comfortable squat. So I'm actually gonna do some sumo squats. So I'm here, I'm on my angle. Now what I want to do is when I'm hiking this, I'm gonna flip the weight up. Okay, so now I'm here. Kettlebell's upside down. And now from here, nice and controlled, keeping the weight where I want it, I'm gonna work on my squats. For my martial artists, this is really good for your horse stances, for your kata, for your basics, for your foundation movements. Tired, I'm done, I finished my set. Okay, I'll just swing it down. Functional, this kettlebell is, and then I hike it back exactly where I started. What we learned so far? Kettlebell swing, not a squat. It's a hinge. Your legs can bend slightly to make it more comfortable. You want to stand up straight, and when you swing, it's about this, not about your arms. Still getting a little bit of arm work because you're using a heavy kettlebell, but that's not what the main exercise is for. The point of this video is, if you're at a gym, if you're taking a class, and you got a weird feeling that what you're doing doesn't necessarily feel right, do some research. Hell, do some research on your trainer. Do some research on your instructor. Ask for certifications, ask for where they learned this before, ask questions. When I first got into the major gym industry, I was 18 years old, and all I really knew, which I didn't know at the time, was calisthenics. All I knew was body weight exercises, push-ups, pull-ups, squats. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I know hundreds of different body exercises, but I was actually intimidated by weights because I knew in the back of my head I didn't really know what I was doing. Now I have countless seminars under my belt. Like, I can't even count how many seminars I've been to, how many workshops I've been to, how many experts, lectures I've gone to, how many notes. I have binders on binders on binders of information, and not to mention all the certifications that I have. Point is to ask questions as a member, and if you're an instructor or a trainer watching this, maybe you gotta do some more research yourself. You never stop learning.